Hey everyone, we are Mike and Testplay, and welcome back to Pokemon FireRed.
I can run now! Last time we defeated Brock of the Pewter City Gym and got the running shoes. And this time, I need more Pokeballs.
Pokeballs!
I just need 4 more, that's fine. I would recommend, for most people, picking up some repels here.
I feel like things are really expensive, but also not really expensive.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you can buy everything you need.
That's true.
I'm just, I don't need no stinking repels.
You don't need a repel.
Because we're going to Route 3 and immediately fighting a trainer.
Trainer! Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you?
No, I ran blindly in this direction.
Could you imagine? We don't live in a culture like that where, you don't look at people when you walk down the street. You, give them, a nod.
Yeah.
It's, you try to be you're like, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you? To strangers, everyone's always, good. And it's they don't do that in other countries. They just ignore each other.
That sounds wonderful.
I know. They just ignore each other.
Everyone.
I'm okay with that. Don't say hi to me. I won't say hi to you. We don't need to acknowledge each other's existence. It's good. We'll just keep walking down the street.
Yes.
Yeah.
As Pi is now gaining levels because Bolt gained a bit in the last episode because, Brock.
Brock, yeah. He did exclusively take on that gym. Pretty much,
yeah. I mean, when you have one of the...
What was that? Shudder?
That was confusion.
Oh. He looked like he was brrr,
yeah.
Weird.
He goes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. She says we're mean.
Oh, no. It's because we looked at her.
It is.
We didn't offer our compliment.
Yep.
You shouldn't be staring if you don't want to battle.
It's true. We shouldn't have stared.
Whoa, these are right in a row. I feel
like Viridian Forest. Oh, there's a ton of trainers here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Usually they're a little more spread out, so you can walk a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got 3 Pokemon already?
He's a bug catcher.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Caterpie.
That could be a Butterfree already.
You think it's going to be Caterpie?
No.
Okay,
I think there's going to be a Weedle in there.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Also, Pi with the 1-hit KO there.
Excellent.
And I think his third Pokemon is a Metapod, if I recall correctly.
You called it Weedle. Oh, see, I'm so used to trainers in current games that are we have the same Pokemon 3 times. This was uncreative.
I mean, the last trainer just had 2 Pidgey. Oh no, it is a Caterpie. Okay. So he has Caterpie, Weedle, Caterpie, which could have been Butterfree, Beedrill, Butterfree, if he evolved his Pokemon at the levels at which they evolved.
Do you think we're ready to take on those Pokemon, though?
We have a Butterfree.
That's fair. Butterfree versus Butterfree. Which Butterfree would win?
Depends on levels and if the trainers know what they're doing.
Fair.
As Pi hits level 13, which I believe is important.
Is it? Yes.
Yep. Poison powder is good. Now we have a way to poison things.
I was like, is it not going to offer a thing? Do we not even have enough moves?
But there are other kinds of Pokemons than the ones you find in the forests.
What do you mean?
wanted us to know that.
Oh.
I'm going to dodge you for now, just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case you want to do something.
Me? Or you?
I'm going to fight this bug catcher.
Okay.
Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Because there are new Pokemon to raid in this route.
Ooh!
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip some of the trainers in case you decide you want to add any of them to our team.
Well, if we saw them in battle...
Oh, you're not going to see them in battle.
Oh.
Yeah, you're going to see them when we run into them.
Okay.
So I'm avoiding some of the trainers for right now.
How do you know what every trainer has?
Well, I mean, a bug catcher's only going to have Caterpie, Weedle, Kakuna, and Butterfree, and Metapod at this point.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, Pi can just use confusion on everything. That is the glorious part. That's why I listed as a positive in the ratings, psychic power. Mm-hmm. There are psychic types and Magnemite who resist psychic in this game.
Oh, wow. I think that, it's crazy how many they already have. We only just beat the first gym and the trainers are 4 Pokemon, go!
Oh, yeah.
I like
that. They don't
that.
mess around in Gen 1.
I like that. I wish they didn't mess around in, current generations.
Yeah. It does make the battles... I mean...
Pokemon's too easy now. This is actually, we're doing it.
I mean, these are still easy trainers, but yeah. The basic... Yeah. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won.
Would you?
I mean... He couldn't have even had a Butterfree, so no.
That's fair.
And we're dodging her. We're dodged 3 trainers.
Okay.
We can't dodge him.
Us now.
I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught.
Ooh, what you catch? What you catch? I like the
Bugs.
screen. I like the rolling Pokeballs.
Yeah. I actually like all of the
And
little
like all the transitions
touches.
are so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. I wish everything was just as fast.
I agree.
I like doing things quickly, so
Yeah.
it helps.
It's true. You know what, Pi? I'm going to let you have a little fun. I mean, how often does a Butterfree get to tackle something?
Does he keep tackle?
I mean, yeah, he did. Now he's trying to learn Stun Spore.
No, and I
So-
mean like later in the game will it still have tackle?
Like later in the game?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say Butterfrees don't usually tackle.
No, like next level he's getting rid of it.
Okay, yeah.
But now he got rid of String Shot for Stun Spore, because Stun Spore is just better String Shot.
Is it?
Sort of.
Sort of.
But now he's caught up in both the levels.
Yay! Now both
Caught
can
up
play.
in bolt to levels. That's how you say those words.
Absolutely. But both can play.
Bolt isn't as offensively strong as Pi is right now.
Wow. That's crazy considering it's Squirtle.
Yeah, well, I mean, Squirtle's the most defensive of the starters. And Butterfree, like, I mean, he's so good early on.
That's true.
You know.
Is he good in late game
Confusion,
too?
If you know how to use him.
Fair.
That's why he got an 8.
Fair.
And I'm going to prove that rating was legitimate.
I believe you.
Yeah. Bolt levels up faster at this point, though.
I like how he
Sorry,
like
stuff.
the character's like holding its net like it's gonna attack you.
Yeah.
It's like rah!
The trained Pokemon are stronger than the wild ones. Let's find out.
Let's find
Because
out.
there are 3 new Pokemon in this route. Please be one of them. Please be one of them. Please be one of them. It is not. Nike! Friend. We do not have time for you right now. One of the Pokemon we're encountering. Well, we found the first one. Nidoran Male. Nidoran Male is a pure poison type that will eventually become a poison ground type when it fully evolves, which it can do before we reach the next gym. Oh boy. The Nidorans. Nidoran Male here is more common in FireRed version. We will be encountering both because both are available in both games.
Whoa.
Let's start with the positives here. Wazoo coverage is what I have written. As in, he has coverage out the wazoo. As in, his attack and special attack are both good enough to be usable. In addition to that, he has moves that he can use for a ton of types. Basically, the Nidoran family is the ultimate Swiss Army knife. They can do whatever you need them to do based on the rest of your team. Other positives, he has early through mid-game domination. Because he can evolve so quickly and early, he gets the fully evolved stats, which are very good, very early. And he can crush the majority of the trainers that we're going to be encountering along the way. He's super reliable pretty much through the entire game, not all the way through, but you can switch him in on most things, and he, because of his coverage, can pretty much handle any fight. He's a matchup wonder because of this. Again, just having the availability of moves that you can use, the amount of types that he can hit for super effective damage is insane. And he's got decent stats all around. Higher attack than defense, and higher speed, but you know, he's good at everything but not great at any one thing. But that doesn't matter because a jack of all trades and a master of none is better than a master of one. The negatives, I guess, small as they are. Defensively, he's only okay. He does have several common weaknesses, including to several gym leaders. And unfortunately for the Nidoran Male here, he does fade very slightly in the late game. He has several tough matchups. He can still kind of handle them, but it's basically he can beat 1, maybe 2 Pokemon, not multiple Pokemon. So it's basically you're dominating all the way through like the 7th gym, and then from there he's just a good Pokemon. His coverage options, here we go. Ground, normal, fighting, rock, ghost, ice, electric, water, fire, flying, bug, and poison in the late game only, where he gets a poison move that's actually worth using. That's the most coverage options of any Pokemon in the entirety of the game. Basically, he can do it all. Because he fades away very slightly in the end game, and because he does have a couple of matchup issues along the way, he only gets a 9 out of 10 for in-game use. But he's still a fantastic Pokemon, and if you want to use him, he's available right here. So, comes early, dominates early, there you go. Now, Pi is showing off the useful catching things that he can do. Ow.
Catching things he can do.
He can do, yes.
Like what?
Well, he paralyzed it, which lowers its speed, makes it unable to attack sometimes, and increases the capture rate. And then he did a little bit of damage with Tackle.
Wow.
Yeah. So Nidoran male has been caught.
So which one's better, Nidoran male or female?
Completely even, in my opinion.
Even.
One is better on offense, one is better on defense, one is purple, one is blue.
Fair.
But its large ears are flapped like wings when it is listening to distant sounds. It extends toxic barbs when angered. So, would you like to add Nidoran male to our team?
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
Okay!
We need a jack of all trades.
Then here we go. And what would you like to name him?
I'm stumped between two names. I don't know if we should call him Carl or Charles.
Let's go with Carl.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Just, Carl's got it.
Carl, yeah, he's got it.
Then excellent. Let's check out our new team member, Carl. Lonely Nature, which is the same thing as Squirtle, and it's plus attack, and I think minus defense. That works out perfectly.
And a Leer.
It's no Leer. Oh, goodness. All right, so we have a third team member, and let's see if we can run into the other new Pokemon here. They're, rarer than...
Just a little bit.
Than Carl is. Just slightly.
Just slightly.
Just ever so slightly. We're gonna cut ahead until we find one.
Jigglypuff!
Jigglypuff! That was terrible. I'll never do that again.
Please don't ever do that again.
Jigglypuff here is a normal type Pokemon. Pure normal, and will stay that way because this is Gen 3, not Gen 6 or beyond when fairy types are a thing. Here's the thing about Jigglypuff. First of all, just like the Nidoran family, she can be evolved very early. Because she's a stone evolution, and we get the stone very quickly. Positives for Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is the first example of a Pokemon in the fast experience group. Now, I haven't really gone over experience groups before because everything we've seen till now has been in the medium fast or medium slow experience category, which means that at level 100 they need either 1 million experience or 1,059,000 and some change experience.
That is so much.
Yeah, but that's to level 100. Basically, both medium slow and medium fast Pokemon level up at a very consistent rate throughout the game. Medium slow starts out earning levels a little bit faster, that's why the starters are in that category, and then medium fast catches up as the game goes on. They're both very easy to use, you can barely even notice that one's taking longer than the other during the course of the game. The fast experience group, however, only needs 800,000 at level 100, a full 20% difference from the medium fast category, which means that leveling them up is very easy, which means they gain stats faster, which means they're easier to use in-game. It's a definite positive for any Pokemon in that experience group, and Jigglypuff is one of the few who's actually in that group. Jigglypuff also has coverage kind of out the wazoo, not quite to the level of Nidoran male, but she can use a bunch of moves. Her offensives are pretty even, and, you know, she's a normal type. Normal types tend to learn a lot of things, especially ones like Jigglypuff. She also has great HP, fantastic HP stat, especially when evolved, and, you know, she has an annoying moveset. Jigglypuff is known for Sing, and, well, she's got it. However, the negatives. Her low overall stats, low offenses, and low defenses kind of offset that HP and coverage. Basically, she's not going to hit all that hard, and she takes a lot of damage. So, she's not going to do all that great in any particular fights. There's going to be better options for the normal type. She also, even though you can evolve her quickly, her best moves as a normal type come at level 34 and level 44 with Body Slam and Hyper Voice, which means that if you want to maximize Wigglytuff's potential, you have to put up with Jigglypuff's very low stats for a significant portion of the game. So she's fun, and she can do a lot of things, but she's gonna suffer at points. Her coverage options, however, do include normal moves, status-creating moves, Psychic, Electric, Fire, Ice, Fighting, Ghost, Water, and Dig. Which is... She can't, use ground coverage in general, but she can learn Dig, and that's going to be a common occurrence because a lot of Pokemon can just learn Dig, and hey, it is coverage. So, Jigglypuff overall, good Pokemon, solid Pokemon, not the best. She gets a 7 out of 10 for in-game use.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Can Jigglypuff be male?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Lower percentages. I think she's more common.
Fair. I just never thought of it before until right now. It was like,
But
you were
that
saying
is-
she, and I was like, well, what about he?
Yeah, I do that with a lot of Pokemon. I tend to just go yeah, this Pokemon is this gender all of the time. Even
Oh yeah,
when
no,
it's
I do
not.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Her name is Gordon.
Yeah, her name is Gordon.
My Scyther.
That was a good example of that. All right, Pi, I just need you to wake up and not KO it with Tackle. Because I want to catch it. Not for the team, but, we're catching everything, and there are reasons for that. If Pi could wake up, that would be helpful. Although even if he does, she's probably just going to put him right back to sleep. Okay, don't KO. Good. Don't
No
put me back
KO.
Jigglypuff! Bad Jigglypuff.
Go Jigglypuff.
What the?
That trainer did say
She
that
can hold an Oranberry. I didn't know that.
the wild Pokemon aren't as strong as trained Pokemon, and this wild Pokemon is giving us a run for our money.
Oh, she can only sing.
Still
It's the only move she has.
awkward.
And I just missed the Pokeball, which means I have to tackle it again, which means I have to wake up again. This is why I mean she's an annoyer. That's what I was getting at there. And she didn't have low enough health for me to just catch her.
And you're asleep again.
Sing only has 55% accuracy. Or 60. It's low, basically.
Jigglypuff, because of the way it was drawn, looks like it has a crack in its face, and I feel really bad about it.
Aww.
Yay! Oh.
Nope. You're paralyzed.
I love how
and you've got,
she spits notes at you.
I know.
All
Alright, but now you're gonna get caught. And this is why I had to buy extra Pokeballs in case I missed on anything. Alright, just stay in the ball. Good. Jiggly. Tough.
excellent.
Excellent. And now we will see you at the next Pokemon, which is a 1% encounter in this game because...
Yay!
And there she is.
In all of her glory!
Her glory, appearing at 1% encounter rate in FireRed version. In Leaf Green version, that switched. Nidoran male is the super rare one, and Nidoran female is common. Nidoran female. She is a poison type who evolves into a poison and ground type, just like Nidoran male does. And honestly, they're very similar Pokemon. Nidoran female and Nidoqueen, who you can get, again, very early before the next gym, has coverage out the wazoo. The same early through mid-game domination absolutely applies. She is just as reliable as Nidoking, if not more so, because she is stronger defensively rather than, and a little bit weaker offensively, so she's the reverse of Nidoking. She has higher HP, defense, and special defense, whereas Nidoking has higher attack, special attack, and speed. But just like Nidoking is a sound defender, she is a very good offensive Pokemon as well, so she can definitely use her coverage. Matchup wonder once again. And the negatives are that, yes, her offensives are not as good as Nidoran males and are therefore just... they're fine. And again, she does fade slightly in the late game. Their matchup abilities kind of fade away a little bit, even though, again, Jack of all trades can absolutely handle any hole that your team has. So, definitely worth just either Nidoran is fine. And her coverage options include ground, normal, fighting, rock, ghost, ice, electric, water, fire, flying, and poison in the post-game. So the only coverage that Nidoran male has that Nidoran female doesn't have is bug. So, again, whatever your team needs, a Nidoran can fill it, and she gets a 9 out of 10 for in-game use, just like Nidoran male did. Basically, adding an Nidoran to your team is always going to be a good idea, regardless of your starter, regardless of other Pokemon you're using. Even though they might share weaknesses with a starter outside of Squirtle, who is perfect with them, they are actually the perfect complement to Squirtle. Oh, and they also have Poison Point, which can be, you know, annoying. So this is the strongest recommendation I have for an early game Pokemon to capture. Just whichever Nidoran fits your, like, the way you like it, how it looks, I guess. That's...
Question. Can we trade our Nidorans out?
You want to use the female instead?
I do want to use the female instead.
You got it!
We can call her Carly.
We can call her Carly. You know what? That's fine by me.
She's blue, she's cute, she's rare. It took us forever to find. I feel like we've earned this.
You got it.
All right.
So we now have 2 Nidorans, and we're using the female. Hopefully she is a good nature. I don't remember what Bashful is. Looks like it's minus special defense, which isn't perfect, but that's fine. All right. Well then, we have added our new team member, Carly, not Carl. And I think that's going to do it for this part, because that took a long time. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Pidgeys.
More Pidgey.
No, for more Pokemon FireRed version.
See you next time.